Hello everybody, it's Bee from Bespoke Crafts and welcome to my channel. Today's card is a birthday card using It's Just Paper Falling Leaves stamp set. So this is the card. It's come out really pretty. I'm loving the colours. So I'm going to do the editing in a minute. But before that, I do that, I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing. I am absolutely thrilled to bits. My numbers are at 374. So thank you so much for subscribing. If you're watching the intro and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It's free, don't cost a penny, but it really does help my channel. It pushes it out to other crafters to view. Also, if you're watching and you're liking the content, will you please press the thumbs up, click on the notification bell and you'll be advised when my new videos come out. I try to do 2 to 3 a week. Share if you like, and please feel free to leave comments. I do like reading those as well. So, I'm now just going to pop over and do the editing. I'll talk to you in a minute. Hi everybody, I'm on the voiceover now. So yeah, we're going into this a little bit speedy because I'm literally just sticking this. Hope your day is amazing. Dye together. Just 2 layers of it. I don't know where I got the dye from. I think it was off a magazine. I actually don't buy magazines now. I haven't bought one for ages and ages. So yeah, just sticking that down. So when I'm doing these leaves, I wanted to just do the panel, colour the panel. So I'm using this Distress Oxide. I've got a really thin sandwich bag and a couple of baby wipes in the middle of it, just to bulk it up, easy to hold on to, and then just colouring the sheet in. I do think you have more control over your colouring using this method rather than smooshing it. So yeah, so I'm just going through the colours. I'm starting from the lightest first, although I do keep picking up the dark one and putting it down again. So yeah, there we go, just colouring this panel. So Merlin's saying hello to all. There it goes again, that's the 3rd time. So Merlin's saying hello to everybody, as you can hear. Today is Monday, it's bank holiday. I hope you're all having a nice day. The weather's not particularly nice here today. I don't know whether you've seen my wisteria, which all the blooms have nearly gone now, but we've got blackbirds nesting in it, which is really lovely. It's so nice. We normally have a wood pigeon in there, but yeah, this year it's a blackbird. So that was a little mask that I've just made. I didn't record that. Well, I did record it, but I didn't put it in because I haven't ended up using them. But this is where you'll see, once I've finished this, one of the mistakes. Excuse me. And I've also decided now that I want it to be a little greener. So I'm just adding a little bit more of a true green in there. So I'm going to dry off once I've had a clean up using my Holtz Ranger heat tool, and this is a brilliant piece of kit. But I will say, and this is from the Mr. Holtz himself, please unplug it when you've when it's not in use. Apparently they can just burst into flames for no apparent reason if you leave them plugged in. So please do unplug them. I do all the time. So I'm going to use clear embossing powder on the stamped images, and this is my boop, which you will see. Hey, yay! I'm using the anti-static. So I'm going to put quite a few of the small magnets on, simply because it's the paper's been wet and it's slightly warped, and I want it to be as flat as possible. That's my oops moment, because I've just done these masks. I haven't cleaned the stamp off properly. So I'm just going to put some more, go over it again with the anti-static, just to make sure that I don't get any of the embossing powder stuck to it. It won't go to waste, because a bit later on I will cut it out and turn it over and recolour it, and then use that piece again. Watching embossing powder melt is just mesmerising. So I'm only going to show these couple on here, but I do I don't know how many you do. Oh, I've got it here. No, I've already put it away. However many I do try and get as many out of the piece of paper that I can, out of the cardstock as I can. So I do put them quite close, and I am going to fussy cut them out. Excuse my frog in the throat. Hello. That was Merlin saying hello to me. If you listen carefully, you can hear what he's saying. At the moment, all I can hear is Coco snoring. Out here. So now I'm going to literally fussy cut them all out. And again, I don't think I show all of this because it's just fussy cutting. So there we go. There's all the pieces. So the next part of this is they've got veins on them, and that looks a bit sketchy, doesn't it? Why does it look sketchy? Anyway, so I don't know whether this was the right way to do it, but this is the way that I persevered with it, is that I'm going to now emboss the veins, heat emboss with silver. So it took me a while to do this because I wanted them lined up. They're not all lined up perfectly. I should have really just used a template, cut one out and used a template and put them in. And that's a lot easier with dies, but I'm just sticking the leaf down with some tape just to make sure that it's secure. So that's the silver that I'm going to use. It's a very, very fine powder. And as these are new stamps, I was just taking the well, I was going to say gunk for a better word, off from manufacture. So here we go. There's got to have been a better way to do this. I feel like I've gone backwards and coming forwards for that. So there you go. Hopefully you will be able to see that at some point. And that's how I do the rest of them. And it was painstaking. It was hard work. So I'm just going to have a clear up, put all the masks away. And I just keep them there. I do like to have masks for nearly all my stamps that I've got. So now we're going to have a look at how I'm going to have the placement on the panel. The panel that I'll be using is 5 1/4 and 5 1/4. And when I'm doing a matte layer, the matte layer will be 5 1/2 and 5 1/2, and the card base is, it's A4 landscape folded in half, and it ends up about 5 7/8 by 5 7/8 if I'm being precise. So yeah, now I've decided that I'm going to put some detail on the panel. So I'm just going to do some squares, overlapping squares, using my my score buddy, which you'll be able to see that in a minute. This I do like the look of these, the lines using the score buddy. Which I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing, because when I'm looking at this, when I'm editing, my screen literally is, I don't know, 1.5 inches by 3. Yeah, so it's tiny. Did you hear that? I said hello. You didn't catch it, just rewind it. He's so sweet. Puppy's been up to North Yorkshire Moors this morning, and bird watching. There's hardly anything there. I think he said he got some red grouse and some chicks, but hardly anything else. You can normally see golden plovers up there and all sorts, because and curlews, they nest up there. So this is an old sister die. Again, I've had it ages and ages. Don't know where I got it from. Obviously bought it, because I don't think you'd get anything like this off a magazine really, but I can't remember. And so I've cut it out 3 times, stuck it together, and then I'm just going to stamp out the lady's name, which is Rachel. And again, using every piece of paper that I can, cardstock that I can. I'm not frugal at all. I'm careful when I want to be, except when it comes to back card making. Then I'm not so quite as careful. Anyway, shh. But yeah, so I've cut it out twice, and I'm just going to stick them together. And I've just emptied the glue pot for this Nuvo glue, and I've had it, I don't know when I've had it, but the next one I've got is the Gina Cake Neck glue. I'm going to mark on it the date that I open it, just to see how long they last. Gina K is my favourite, to be fair. I thought I'd already done that. So I do like my my wording to be stacked up. I think it looks better. And now I'm using, hopefully I've left it out. I left it out purposely. Yeah, I did. I'm going to do some splats, and I'm using Distress Mica Stain, and it's Decayed. This is a beautiful colour. It really is a lovely, lovely colour. So I'm just putting a few splats on there. But yeah, if you haven't got this one, I would recommend it. The colour is such a lovely, lovely colour. I can put it back away now. I'm just drying it off a little bit because I want to get on. Just soaking up the excess ink. This is where you get your perfect splatters, and then you smudge it. Oh yeah, so Cal, yes, he went up to North Yorkshire Moors, and he comes back through Pickering, and there's a little shop there, I don't know the name of it, and they do Yorkshire parking. Oh, and stem ginger parking. Oh, it's gorgeous. So when we go up there, we get we get about 3 loaves with custard or cream. Beautiful. But we do have a very light tea before we have that. So the one that you can see halved is the bit of the card where I did the black. I got the black mark on it, turned it over, coloured it, and just cut out whatever I could. So just looking at placement, I don't really want the same ones together, you know, next to each other. So and I do find it a lot easier if you stick them together. But what I'm doing now is just backing them up a little bit to make sure they're level, because the half one has got the other two on top of it, so they're a sheet higher. So I want them to be level. I hope that makes sense. We had them round to see the internet again the other day. They came on. When did they come? Last week, Tuesday, and then Wednesday it went kaput. So I got in touch with them again, and our upload speed was 0.83, and the download speed was 15 point something. It's absolutely ridiculous. So everything's been replaced in the house. All the wires to the house have been replaced, and now hopefully Openreach are going to come on Tuesday, tomorrow, and change the lines to the box. So this is why it's been taking me forever and a day to upload. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Changing all this wiring sorts the internet out. So yep, just using some foam pads just to elevate some of them up a little bit. Al's in his work shop at the moment, well, his man cave. And if he's in here listening to me, he'll say, God, you don't have waffle. I don't think I waffle. Do I waffle? Am I bothered whether I waffle? No, I don't think I am. Got to have a waffle, haven't you? Sometimes I just sit up watching this and forget to talk. As you can see as well on some of them, well, that one to the left that's not stuck down there yet, I've bent it a little bit just to give it a little bit of additional dimension. So I've literally just been in and I've just sped this up. But you can still see what I'm doing, but yeah, we're going a little bit quicker there. Just putting some foam tape in the centre to keep that dimension on the leaf. So that's how we've got the card coming together. And this is how I am literally going to lay it out. So I've sped through this bit because it is just gluing down the parts down. And I'm not bothered whether it comes over the edge because I like it to do that and it shows onto the matting layer. So I really do hope you enjoyed watching this video. I've made a video that'll be coming up soon of my resin pieces, so hopefully you'll find that interesting to see what I've made and how I've put them together. These parts are really popular at the craft fairs. So I'm going to do the editing for that after this one. So these are the colours that I'm going to be using in the packs. Now I spent all day the other day cutting these all down to size. And I got these sheets from, I can't remember where I got the packs from. Creative Expressions when they were closing down, unfortunately. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, and pass a comment. Bye for now, everybody. Bye.